let me now, with this, I want to talk about Empower Network and what we've done, and then I want to overlay this on top of it, and I'm going to show you guys what's next and how much money you can make from this. And by the end of Sunday, you're going to get it, and you're going to freak out. Okay, like start shaking, hallucinating. Okay? But just to give you an example, there's a guy at one point in Empower Network who had, just in his team, I think 7,000 people on the inner circle. Right? Just in his organization. Okay? So let me give you some examples here. Aaron, can you come up here real quick? Aaron Rashkin? Rashkin here? Okay. So, right? Rashkin, for example, this is a great example of how this works. And this is important for the thing I'm going to talk about the rest of the night, which is how to make $1 million and where this is all going. All right? With Aaron Rashkin, right, we got, okay, so me, we've got Aaron. He's earned $1 million in commissions. Give him a hand. Okay? Now, we're just going to talk for a minute about one of his legs and how it looks and what he currently earns from it and what's going to change. Okay? And he's going to keep earning the money he's currently earning. That's not going away. Nothing's changing. Okay? We're just adding this to it. So I want you to keep that in mind. So let's say Aaron qualifies for the $30,000 a month level, right? Which remember is like half from current comp plan, half from depth. Okay? So he qualifies for all this stuff we're going to talk about here. And we got Silvio over in Portugal. Right? Now, what's he now going to earn from Silvio? Silvio's connected to you on all the core products? Is he connected to you on every core product?
No, not all.
Oh, can somebody give him a microphone? We got one here, right? But on like half of them, 2/3 of them?
Yeah, probably 3 or 4 out of the 5.
Okay, so 3 or 4 out of the 5, right? He's connected to Aaron Rashkin. Let's say Silvio qualifies for $30,000 a month too. He does events in Portugal with like a couple thousand people in those events, right? So who else do we got underneath Silvio that?
Well, he's got several leaders here that have qualified for the 30,000. So
just paint them out.
Roy and Melissa.
Okay, Roy and Melissa.
Okay, and then you got Mario and Carla.
Okay, and they're under Silvio?
Yeah, Silvio also sponsors Mario and Carla.
Okay.
And on the Roys, you got Paula Garcia, who's here.
Paula Garcia.
Right. Over here, you got Sophia and Oscar. Also 30,000 per month earners. Actually, I think they're only in the business for like 15 months, and they've already had their first $100,000 month. Right, Sophia and Oscar had 100,000 a month, yeah. You have Sineida and Alejandra who spoke.
How do you spell Sineida?
S-E-N-E-I-D-A. Right, Sineida? S-E-N-E-I-D-A.
Sineida and who?
Alejandra.
Alejandra. Okay.
Who else do we have in the room that would be Miguel? Tomas and Tatiana also.
They're over here?
Under Silvio, so they would be over here.
Tomas?
Yeah, they're in the same first level as Roy and
Tatiana.
Melissa. So Tomas and Tatiana. And they have a leg, and then also Miguel Borges is front line to Silvio, so he would be in here.
Silvio's a badass.
Silvio's a badass, guys. Look at this shit.
All right. His whole team is badass.
Right? I think Paula and Miguel are probably right around 100,000 in total income. Tomas and Tatiana, what, 200,000, 300,000?
So let's paint some levels on them. So these are guys they're at 30,000 a month, 20,000.
Oh yeah, this group here have all made 30,000 a month or more.
So we'll just do this, 30K per month, right? 30K.
Yeah, 30K. Easily 30K.
30K. Okay.
Paula and Miguel probably, I don't know, 5 to 10K a month, but
10,000.
they're on their way to 25 and 30,000.
So
Roy and Melissa have had $30,000 months, yeah.
Okay.
So these are all, and this is, I can't even remember all the leaders on the lazies, but.
So Miguel.
Oh, Nuno is here. Nuno is sponsored by, where are you, Nuno? Oh, and the Roy and Melissa is Nuno, so he's over here.
Nuno, and what's he at?
I don't know Nuno's best month, but probably, what, 15? 10, 15,000.
Oh, so we'll say 10,000. He qualifies there, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so this is enough because this is already going to be extremely difficult and will make your head hurt. But what I want to do,
And there's a lot more that are not here. Oh, Joao, fortunate. Can we get the whole damn lazy up on the board or what? Silvio sponsors Joao, right?
Joao?
Joao. Joao.
And he's what? He's what level?
I don't know. What's your best month? 5,000 to 10,000 a month here.
Okay, so we'll just say 10,000 qualifies at that level. All right, so, and then we'll say, we'll paint out some other stuff. Let's say outside of all these leaders, Silvio has 200 people or something on that membership too, right? So let's do this, though. What I want to do is I want to take what I just described to you. That's badass, isn't it? Now here's the thing, right? This is the way organizations build, and we've never been able to take advantage of all this shit before, right? But this is the way they build, right? I got Paul Hutchings. He's got to 30,000 a month, I think, once, but he's normally, 10 to 25, right? And then he sponsored Justin Berengia, who's like, going to qualify for the top level immediately. He's got Mike Hobbs and like 10 six-figure earners, and Brian and Rhonda all down there from the Unstoppable Tribe, right? And so, like, you get a 10,000 a month earner who gets a bunch, who gets a bunch, who gets a bunch, and they're like everywhere. But sometimes they're like really far removed. For example, we got $1 million earner. I'm going to give you some examples of this so you guys start seeing what this is. Because when you start bringing in people and teaching them to bring in people, this is how organizations grow when they're done right. All the time, right? So, like, for example, Chuck Marshall is $1 million earner who's like 10 levels down from me. There's no financial incentive in Empower Network at all to work for him because I'm his upline, right? But there's no leaders in between him and me. So if he needs a mentor, I'm the only one upline, which I'll mentor him anyways, right? But the thing is there's no motivation financially for me to help that guy succeed. None. And he's earned $1 million, right? Sometimes you get 6-figure and 7-figure earners 2, 3, 5, 10, 20 levels down, and they're the first one. That's how organizations grow, don't they, Darren? That's how they grow, right? So let me show you this, all right? So here's what I'm going to do. You guys take forever, and I might make a mistake here because I'm dealing with a lot of numbers.
It's actually 700 people on his team, active affiliates.
That's just like outside of his core people, or what's that total?
No, the lazies have 700.
Total, do you know?